Our FFA Chapter Tribute is brought to you by Pioneer, developing new generations of seed innovations for new generations of farmers. Pioneer, what's next happens here. This week, we're getting to know the state FFA members from the Hawkeye State. This week, it's Caleb Lentz. He's serving as the North Central Region Vice President. Caleb, thanks for talking with us.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Tell us a little bit about your background. Did you grow up in an ag operation?
So I originally grew up in town, and then my family moved onto our acreage, where we started farming with my grandfather as well as my uncles. I personally have been showing cattle and working a little bit with our row crops, and then I started working in hog confinements about 3 years ago.
All right, so a well-rounded experience in agriculture. And what was it that made you want to be a part of the FFA?
What made me want to be a part of the FFA was probably my father as well as my brother. So my father was in the Waverly Shell Rock FFA chapter, and then my brother was in the Nashville Plainfield FFA chapter as well. And they kind of pushed me to get involved even if I didn't really want to. I know when I joined my 7th grade year, I was not really interested in being involved, more involved in sports, not really leadership. But now that I've been involved in FFA, I've truly seen the impact that this organization can have on different people.
And what have been the highlights of your year of service as the North Central Region Vice President?
I would say the biggest highlight that I've had would be the impacts that I've had on members. I've been able to go on lots of chapter visits. Chapter visits are what I facilitate in the classrooms of FFA chapters. I've been able to meet different students and give them a little bit of my story about FFA, but also them tell me about their impacts and what it's had on them. And then I also just play a whole bunch of games with them and just kind of get familiar with who they are and what they like to do.
That's fantastic. And Caleb, real quick, before we let you go, do you hope to have a career in agriculture?
So in the future, I would like to be an agricultural education teacher. So currently I'm a freshman at Des Moines Area Community College, where I'm currently in the liberal arts program with the pathway in agriculture and water quality studies. And I'm transferring to Iowa State for agriculture education.
Fantastic. Caleb, well, we wish you the best of luck. We need good educators bringing agriculture into that next generation.
Of course.